Hello and welcome to another update video about oil. As we're heading into a new trading week, it's worth to revisit the chart, how we opened. Obviously, the market sees a bit of upside, a gap to the upside. Talked in the last video about the primary scenario that the chart, ideally, if this is a wave 4, would find support before it breaks below $79.80. And possibly the fifth wave to the upside has started. I would like to see 5 waves up here. So basically one more high above $95 on the WTI chart. And that would form a fifth wave of the first wave. And then we should see a larger correction in wave 2. This is the primary scenario. Alternatively, if the price can now not break above the last high, and it's a bit too early now, but if in the next few days we can see that the move up is just choppy and corrective, it would rather emphasize the orange wave count, which would lead to a completely new low into the larger long-term support area. But the current primary scenario is that we get one more high, as suggested in the, I think it was Saturday, in the Saturday update that I made. Now, there are a few levels to watch. Obviously, first of all, this gap up was, you could say, likely caused from the conflict that is flaring up in the Middle East. Hopefully it doesn't escalate further. But obviously, that's not the topic of the discussion here. But there was obviously a catalyst. Now, it is often the case that if let's say the chart is prepared for a turnaround, which it was, because based on this chart, the expectation was one more high. We were deep in support. We came down in 3 waves. So if that situation meets a fundamental event, then it all comes together. So at the moment, I'm watching here the potential turnaround. Obviously, strong gap to the upside. 4% up. Let's see how it now will develop over the next couple of days. But the first level for the bulls to take out is here, the B wave high. That is at around $90.40. That level needs to be taken out. If we do that and we're breaking above the wave B high, then this would be good information that here the fifth wave is actually unfolding. Okay, and maybe in the next couple of days we can then talk about a target, but the minimum target would be a break above basically that $95 level. Now let's also take a look at UK oil, Brent Crude. Let's take a look. Brent Crude, where are we? So the situation will be very similar. Price is obviously a bit different, but also gap to the upside. Situation here was as well. It was basically primed for a turnaround here to start a fifth wave rally. It's good to see that it's doing that, because it shouldn't have dropped much lower in order to keep the primary scenario alive. And the price now needs to take out the B wave high, which is at $95.20. Already a break above the last high here at $91.60 would be good evidence that the fifth wave is unfolding. And minimum expectations would be to get above $96 in wave 5 of 1. And this is the situation. I mean, if we talk about if we break above this third wave high, the next key target would be basically $100. That's the key level. So let's go back to WTI. What's the key resistance level here? So here we would talk about basically also $97.60. And then the $100 level. So just want to give you a quick overview here of oil as we're heading into a new week, especially with that gap to the upside. A lot of people will think, okay, what's going on here? Again, catalyst is clear, even though it's an unfortunate one, but we had a catalyst which basically makes the analysis, you could say, work out. We wanted to have a turnaround in the box. It's of course a little bit too early to say if this is sustainable, but again, one more high would be likely to complete this impulse to the upside. And it's also needed to confirm a larger bull run for oil in the coming months, which would be the expectation. If we get one more high, then we can wait for the wave 2 pullback. And then the subsequent third wave rally could be really interesting. Obviously, leads to very high prices then. That's the forecast. So yeah, I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.